Haileybury, Ontario. August 6, 1938. Dear Marg. Your letter was forwarded on to me, and of course pleased to hear from you. I think I will compliment you on the newsy letter. You see, each letter is better, or at least, seems better than the last. So, my dear, keep up the good work, as I do enjoy them. You will be surprised to find me up here, but as there was very little to do at home, I thought I would come up here and give Dad and Gil a hand for a few weeks. They are starting a business in Haileybury, and I think they will do all right. They want me to stay with them, but so far, I haven't decided. It's nice to be on your own. We left BB Wednesday morning with a truck and arrived here about 3 p.m., so didn't do badly. Edgar Hansen came up for the trip, so he and I sat in the back of the truck from North Bay up. It was his first trip, and was he interested? Haileybury is quite a town situated on the west of Temiskaming. It is more or less a residential town. Some pretty nice buildings here and a fine airport. Planes are going to and from the mining fields all day long. The people seemed pleased that we are starting here, as there is no monument shop north of North Bay. Yes, Marg, I suppose you are right concerning Joyce's engagement. The year will give her time to think things over and get things ready. She will live in Kirkland Lake after the big doings, etc. I for one am pleased with the match. Mother and Dad seem to be too. Sam isn't much to look at, but he has a swell personality and is ambitious. I have known him for some years. So, you don't compare Lake Simcoe with Muskoka. I can hardly blame you, but even that is better than the city. I wanted to have you up again, but Mother was so crowded. Gil, Ed, and I had to sleep in one bed Saturday night for a while. Ed and I finished the night on the lawn. Dad woke us next morning about 8. Mother was quite disgusted, sleeping there in pajamas and no blankets. Mother expects a big crowd this weekend according to her letter. 2 couples from Windsor, Muriel, Ed's wife and Max, and probably another woman. Well, my dear, you won't get this until Monday at best, as there is no southbound until then. So, we'll say so long. As ever. Roger XX. Address: Box 465, Haileybury, Haileybury, Ontario. September 3, 1938. Dear Marg. This is just a hurried note to let you know I haven't forgotten you. I returned from Kirkland and Timmins district late last night to find a letter waiting for me from you. Here it is nearly noon, and I have to return to Kirkland for appointments tonight and tomorrow. I should have dropped you a line while on the road, but bed claimed me the minute I found a hotel. However, I know you will forgive, dear? I always do, and it seems that I'm continually asking for it. Someday I hope I can make it all up. The old Toronto CNE, is in full swing, big crowds and big noises. I would like to dance with you to Lombardo's music. He sure can put it over. I suppose you have danced to him by now. They have dances at Liskeard twice weekly and a very good orchestra, according to Gil. I haven't had a chance to go as yet. I went home last weekend for the Sunday at least. We didn't arrive in BB until Saturday night around 11 and left again Sunday evening. It's a long trip for a day. Have you been having much rain in Toronto? Up here it's been terrible, and today is no exception, rather cool as well. Quite a change from Muskoka of 4 weeks ago. I suppose you are making plans for your vacation to the sunny south, just about 3 weeks away, I believe. You must give me the complete trip, via mail. You haven't said whether Kay is going with you. Well, my dear, dinner time, you had better come and have it with me, and then come to Kirkland for the weekend. We could have fun. Write soon. As ever. Roger X. Haileybury, Ontario. September 16, 1938. Dear Marg. At last I have a few minutes to spend and will try and answer your letter in one sitting. Although I have been around here for the better part of this week, I'm still behind in my calls. It sure gets under one's skin at times. Dad and Gil motored to BB last Saturday night. Gil returned Monday morning with Joyce, while the later went to Toronto and has yet to return. Some fun. Joyce left this morning for Kirkland to spend a few days with Sam. Expect her back about next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or sometime next week maybe. Well, Marg, I was hoping to make the trip to Toronto in place of Dad and surprise you, but Dad wanted to see Mother, so I hold the bag. Ah well, I expect I'll be down someday. Now that the exhibition is over, I suppose you find things pretty quiet, although you seem busy with wedding receptions etc., and I can bet on the monotony of too many. Ah well, someday your own will come and you will talk differently. By gosh, it's quiet around here for a change, makes me wish we could have a few days together. Incidentally, there is a plane just taking off for Toronto. Ah well, we have had some real times together, and why not have lots more? I have met 2 or 3 of the local crowd, but don't think much of them. You see, there is very little recreation in these 3 towns, so everyone goes to parties. I like parties and something to drink, but I hate to get plastered with a mixed gang. And that's about all they do. However, as yet I haven't had much time to kick around, so will feel like a real time when I hit Muskoka or Toronto again. I'll expect some help from you. I'll have lots to say, although. Well, Marg, my thinker seems to have gone on the blink, at least so far as letter material is concerned, and it's just as well you are not a mind reader. Write me a good long letter all about yourself, that's a dear. As ever. Roger X.